Hey guys, welcome back, or it's the first time to my channel, then welcome. So today we are going to be testing out a ton of new makeup. I've got some new releases. I also have some makeup that I just personally have not yet tried, and I basically just put it all over my face. Today's video was definitely a roller coaster of emotions. There was lots of ups, there were lots of downs. I let you guys in on all of my thoughts. I really hope that you're gonna enjoy it. Let me know down below if you've tried any of these products and what your thoughts are on them. Would love to hear what you guys gotta say. As per usual, of course, hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy videos like these, and subscribe and hit that bell icon if you'd like to be part of the fam. So without further ado, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy today's video. Let's get into it. I have all my products in front of me and they're just waiting so patiently to be put onto my face. So the first thing that we're gonna try today are actually two products from First Aid Beauty that I have not cracked open yet. The first one is something that I'm just gonna pop on right now. This is the Hello Fab Mango Butter Multi-Stick, and this one is in the shade Moonlight. It's in a really interesting shade. It's sort of like this light lilac. So I'm just gonna apply that onto my lips. You know when you're applying sunscreen on your face and you apply a little bit too much on your lips? That's what that looks like. It literally makes my teeth look so yellow. I'm going to wipe this off. This is not gonna happen, no. All right, instead for my lip balm, I'm just gonna take this Lush Honey Lip Balm that I just have sitting over here. This is not a new product. I actually always keep this in this little area just because it's one of my favorites. It doesn't have a purple tint to it, which is something now that I look to avoid in my lip balms. Okay, so that was sort of a fail right off the bat. Now, before I actually apply my foundation, I have a new primer from Benefit. This is the Professional Pearl Primer. So they basically put a spin on like the classic Professional, and this one is supposed to be glowy. So I'm just gonna take about like a pea-size amount, and I'm just going to put that, I guess, all over my skin. That feels really nice. Has that same like silicone slippy texture to it. Now, I don't really see a ton of glow on my skin, which is surprising. It's supposed to have like a radiant finish, and I don't really find that my skin looks exceptionally radiant, but it definitely does feel really, really nice and just like silky smooth because it is more of like a silicone-based primer. We will see how the foundation sits on top of it. And for my foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Hello Fab Triple Protection Skin Tint with Goji Berry. Now, I have the shade Light over here. It is definitely too dark for me, which is why I wore a high neck sweater so nobody will know. So I'm just going to squeeze this directly onto my face, little zigzags, and I'm going to blend that out today with my Beauty Blender. Let's just pat that in. Ooh. Okay, first impression, this is not really blending out very easily. It looks a little bit patchy on my face, and I feel like this is so similar as far as like packaging consistency goes to the MAC Face and Body. That is one of my favorite foundations, and I feel like that performs way, way, way better than this. But that's just, you know, on my immediate reaction. So I'm gonna try and build this up a little bit because I wanna see if I can build up some coverage. I feel like the camera is not really picking it up, but my face was pretty like blotchy and red today because I just finished working out, and I'm not kidding, after I work out, even during my workout, my face is, no exaggeration, purple. It gets so red, and it always stays like that for a really long time afterwards. So it's a good test to see how this foundation covers. Okay, so that was like two very, very light layers. I'm not upset about the way that it looks. It doesn't look terrible, but it definitely doesn't look amazing. I don't feel like it made my skin look fantastic or anything. You guys, we are not off to a good start today. Usually my testing new makeup videos, like everything always goes so smoothly and so well, and I'm always so pleasantly surprised. Today, not so much. So moving on to my concealer, I'm gonna take my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer, one of my faves. I don't have a new one to try out today, so I'm just gonna use this one to cover up my under eyes as well as give myself a little bit more coverage throughout the rest of my face because, I don't know, I feel like I need it. So to blend out my concealer, this is another very exciting new product. I actually have the new brushes from the Smith Complexion collection, and you guys, Smith brushes, by far the best brushes in my opinion. The quality of the brushes are just like right over here. They're at the top, and I really feel like they just put so much thought into all of their brushes, and they're just all so amazing. So I'm going to take the smallest one, which looks like a gray concealer brush. It is a natural hair brush. So what I like about that is that it is picking up like the excess product. Because sometimes with brushes, what I don't like about them is I feel like it almost spreads the product around and it doesn't actually blend it into the skin. But natural haired brushes are nice because they will sort of absorb that excess product, sort of like how a sponge would absorb excess product. I really love the way that blended it out. It definitely takes a little bit more time when you're using a brush. Like with the sponge, you go like boop, 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 and it's all blended out. But I feel like it's worth it because it really does make such a big difference. I almost like the finish more. I'm gonna take my Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, and I know this isn't necessarily a new product, but I haven't personally ever tried it, so I want to try it out today. So to set my under eyes, I'm going to take this brush from the collection. This is the 133. Sorry, I forgot to say the concealer brush is the 109. And I'm just gonna dump out a little bit of the powder. And it's sort of like a peachy tone. I'm just gonna really work the powder into the brush, swirling it in there. I guess I'll just set my whole face with this. I'll also set my under eyes with the same powder. I was a little bit concerned that it would make my skin look peachy or almost orange because it was tinted, but I don't feel like it gave my skin any additional coverage. Like my skin looks velvety, but there's still a glow there. It didn't completely mattify it, which I always appreciate. So let's just finish off the rest of the face since I feel like that's the direction we're going towards right now. So I'm going to take this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Palette. This is another like not new product, but I have never tried it, and I've had this in my collection for a really long time, but I just haven't gotten around to trying it out. So I'm gonna use it to bronze and contour today. I'm gonna take this shade right over here, and I'm gonna just grab my favorite bronzer brush. This is my Sephora Pro Precision Powder number 59. I'm just gonna start to build that up on my face. Ooh. I really, really love the shade of this bronzer. I think it looks really pretty. It looks very natural looking, but it's still intense enough that I actually look like I'm bronze. I really do like this a lot. So now we're gonna contour. I'm gonna take the same 133 brush from Smith, and I'm gonna grab the Cool Tone shade, and we'll see how this works as a contour powder. Hopefully it's not too gray. And I'm going to just chisel out my cheekbones. So while I really, really like this bronzer shade in here, I don't like the contour shade. I feel like the contour was too gray and it looks ashy when I actually apply it on my skin. I feel like this would be way more suited for somebody who's very, 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 very fair. Okay, so now let's move on to a highlighter. I'm gonna take this Pop Beauty Prismatic Pop highlighter in the shade Gilded Light. This looks really, really intense. In the pan, it looks so reflective and pretty shimmery. I actually have not even swatched it yet. Holy shit. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see what this is gonna look like. I hope it's not too metallic. Who am I kidding? This is gonna be really metallic. I'm gonna use this Morphe R36 brush to highlight. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. It's very intense, very reflective, as you guys can very obviously see, but it doesn't look metallic or unflattering at all, like on the skin. Like when I put it on the skin, it doesn't even look like it's really even sitting on top of it. It looks like it's immediately blended and melted into the skin. So that's why it just looks very, very flattering. I freaking love this. Holy crap, that is not what I expected. I really, really did not think that this would be as nice as it is. This is an eyeshadow too. Oh my goodness, I'm sure it's so pretty. And they do come in a few different shades. This was just the one that I thought would be the most flattering for my skin tone, but keep that in mind. I'm a little bit nervous for this. So for the blush today, I'm going to be taking this Shu Uemura and Super Mario Bros blush in the shade Dreamy Mauve. This is what the packaging looks like. It's super cute. I'm a big Mario fan. So this is essentially just a cushion blush. It's a really pretty cool tone pink. I don't have any cushion blushes that are this shade. I've never applied any cushion product with the cushion that it comes with, and I know that you're supposed to because I've always just been scared and I always just go in with my beauty blender. But today I'm actually gonna try it. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip the cushion into the product. That's what it looks like. And I'm just gonna tap this into my cheeks. Oh, that's such a pretty color. I don't really have any blush that's like this. It's almost like a cool tone lilac once you actually apply it to the cheeks. Definitely not like your typical blush shade. And would you look at that? The cushion is actually applying it really nicely. Okay, I have a lot of eye products here that I want to try out, and I'm really not sure where I want to go first. I have the new NARS Narcissus palette. So this is what the Wanted palette looks like. I also have this new Maybelline palette. This is the Total Temptation Shadow and Highlight palette, which also caught my eye. I really like the design and the eyeshadows. I think it's really pretty. And then lastly, I've got the Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pots, which I've heard so many people talk about on social media, and I can't wait to try it out myself today. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the Maybelline palette. I'm going to take this shade right over here, and I'm going to pop this above my crease. Ooh, that's pigmented. Okay, noted. A little bit goes a long way. Just gonna have to buff that out a little bit. Okay, that applied really, really nicely, blended out very nicely. Definitely keep in mind that these are very powdery, and so they pick up a lot of pigment. I'm now going into my MAC 217, just a small little blending brush. Let's dip into this shade right over here from the NARS palette. Ooh, that applies very intensely as well. Okay, before I go into like really deepen things up, I'm going to go into my Tarte Chrome Paint in Top Yacht. This is the champagne. I think I'm gonna try and apply this with my finger first. Oh, okay. I'm gonna like tap my finger off into the little jar because that's like a lot. And I'm going to swipe this all over my lid. Oh, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. First of all, I'm offended by how beautiful this is. I don't think I have anything that has this amount of intensity when it comes to like an eyeshadow. I feel like I could literally see my reflection in this eyeshadow. Okay, now that I've done that, I really want to swatch the other ones just to see what they look like, because now I'm very, very intrigued. So I'm gonna take, ooh, this one's a little bit crumbled. This one's called Pot of Gold, and it's like a yellow gold. Wow. You guys, Tarte. What the heck? The red one, Fire Dancer. This one's really cool. Wow. So this is Park Avenue Princess, fitting because it looks like it's bronze and they have a bronzer shade called Park Avenue Princess, so makes sense. Steal the Show, which is a blue gray. Beautiful for a smoky eye. Oh, Martini really just did something to me. That's a beautiful color. Okay, these are gorgeous. These are going in the vanity, that's for sure. The champagne one, honestly, it's my fave. This may just be my new favorite like brightening lid shade because it is bright. Okay, so I am really feeling a pop of color in my lower lash line because I want to keep the top lid really simple and just have something a little bit fun right over here. So I grabbed my Urban Decay Heavy Metal palette, which I also actually have not yet used. So I know we're really jumping around in the palette section today, but I really want to use this shade right over here called Mullet. It's like a really pretty forest green, and I'm going to buff that on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my liquid eyeliner off camera. Okay, so eyeliner is now done. I also put on my NYX Slide On Glide On Stay On, and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner, the longest name ever, in the shade Tropical Green. I just put that in my waterline, just sort of like marry my waterline and my lower lash line. And now it is time for mascara. I just got this mascara from Maybelline called Total Temptation, and this is brand new. I'm really excited to try this out. Maybelline mascaras are honestly some of my favorite mascaras. They're the ones that I use on an everyday basis. Fluffy looking wand. Not too big, not too small. All right, mascara is on. I like the way my lashes look. I feel like I definitely like the Lash Sensational as well as the Colossal Mascara more than this, but I still think that it did my lashes good. I still like the way things are looking. I really feel like it made my lower lashes really, really long. So long, in fact, that it hit my under eyes, and now I've got mascara there. That has to happen somewhere on my face whenever I apply mascara, so I'm not surprised. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna scrape it off later. Hopefully I don't forget. For my inner corner, I sort of wanna do something a little bit different just because I'm feeling glitter today, and I'm gonna take this Heavy Metal glitter eyeliner in the shade Grind. Now, I definitely have used these glitter eyeliners from Urban Decay before. They're some of my favorites, but I've never used this particular shade before, so I really wanna try it out today. It's so pretty. It's like a pink-based glitter, but there's a lot of multi-colored glitter in here as well. I just think it's a little bit different and fun. So I'm gonna pop this in my lower, not my lower lash line, my inner corner. I know that we don't really have any pink going on the eyes, but I still feel like it goes. It's hard to see on camera, but in person, just when I shift my head, you just see that little bit of sparkle. And it's a really nice way to wear glitter that is a little bit different. Okay, let's do my brows because they are looking really, really naked right now and it's like driving me crazy. So I'm actually going to be taking this new brow pencil from Maybelline. This is another new Maybelline product. This is the Total Temptation Brow Definer, and I'm going to take the shade 315 Deep Brown. Very interesting. On one side, we've got a little tiny little spoolie. I've never seen a spoolie like this before. It looks like a little ball, which I think is actually pretty smart. This is like a similar idea to the Anastasia Brow Definer, but it isn't exactly the same. The actual shape of the applicator is a diamond instead of just a triangle. To be very honest, I do find that most brow products work very, very similar to one another. I never find there's ever really a huge difference when it comes to brow products. I'm just gonna set it in place with my Anastasia Brow Gel. I actually found this Marc Jacobs lipstick in my collection that I have not yet tried. It is still in the box, and this one is in the shade True, and it's a really pretty nude. Look at that. So nice. First, I'm going to line my lips with this Jouer Longwear Cream Lip Liner, and this one is in the shade Nude. Fitting. And I'm just gonna line them. These are really nice lip liners, by the way. They glide on like nothing else. Like, look at that. Easy. So here's what the finished look turned out to be. I can't do a wear test today, unfortunately, because I have a lot of stunning to do. I have my final exam tomorrow, so I'm just not gonna be able to do that, but I will put down below in the description box how these ended up wearing. I feel like I went through a lot, a lot of different feelings today. There are some things that I really liked, some things that I definitely did not like at all. I think 100% the standout product for me was the Tarte chrome paints. I think that they are beyond stunning. Definitely would recommend checking them out. My least favorite has to be the First Aid Beauty products, unfortunately. Makes me really sad because I love First Aid Beauty products. I use them all the time, and I was really hoping these would be winners, but unfortunately I just feel like they didn't work for me. I don't love the way my skin is looking today, and I feel like it just, you know, could have been better. And even though I really like this blush, I feel like now it doesn't really go with my eyes, but whatever, that's okay. Oh my God, also the highlighter. Yes, the highlighter was absolutely stunning. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is also going in the Everyday Vanity for sure. So guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know all of your thoughts down below. What are your thoughts on the products that I used today? And just let me know some new products that you've been loving. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to be part of the fam. So that's it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.